Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Aga. How are you? I hope that you are in good condition. In today's video, we are gonna talk about one of the most common job interview questions. What is your greatest achievement? Today, I will explain why this question is very important and how to give a confident, effective answer to interviewers, and we will highlight some common pitfalls to avoid. If you have something to share, questions or thoughts, please drop some comments below. So let's get started, guys. Today, I want to invite you to understand about the purpose behind this common job interview question, especially for experienced professional. In the previous video, I already uploaded video for freshers, so don't forget to check the video. Today, I want to invite you to learn why employers ask this type of question and what are they really looking for in your answer. After that, you will learn about the clear and professional structure to answer effectively. I want to invite you to understand about how to use STAR method. And after that, we will discuss about what to avoid, common pitfalls, common mistakes you have to avoid to reduce your impact. After that, you will see some real examples for experienced professional. And at the end of the video, I will give you some bonus tips to leave a strong impression to interviewers. Now talking about this type of question. Why do interviewers ask this type of question? You have to understand that they ask you this type of question because they want to evaluate your problem solving and goal setting ability. They want to know if you can think critically, set clear goals into your speech, and take effective action to overcome challenges. After that, based on your answer, they want to understand your definition of success. When the question is, what's your greatest achievement? Means that there are many answers, there are many possibilities, there are many possible answers. But when you determine about the answer, they will understand how you measure achievement in your work. And then interviewer would like to assess how your past performance aligns with the role. They want to see if your past achievements match with the skills and their expectations. After that, interviewers would like to identify what motivates and drive you professionally to stay engaged in your role. And then they also want to know about how well you communicate achievements with clarity and confidence. So it's more than just answering the question. You have to deliver your answer well so they can understand and you can show about your communication skill as well as your self-awareness about key traits for most positions. Now talking about answering this type of question, what's your greatest achievements? There are some pitfalls to avoid. First, stop giving vague or generic answers just like I work hard. You know why? Because all candidates can say this. You have to give related achievement to the job. After that, stop talking about personal achievements unrelated to the job. What they're looking for is your past achievements professionally, not personally. Okay, so you have to give something related to the job, directly related to the job. After that, stop being too humble or underselling your impact. You have to sell yourself. You have to show that what you have done, what you can offer right now, what's beneficial for them. After that, stop failing to mention measurable results. It's okay for you to mention some real impact, real results, for example, by mentioning some numbers. And after that, you know, taking credit without showing teamwork or collaboration. Just like I achieved, I succeeded, and I. Sometimes you have to mention my team and I, my friends and I, etc. There are some yeah, it takes time to be like that. Rehearse loud. You have to give your time to train, try to speak out loud based on your professional experience and with confidence. Now, talking about the best answer for the question, I would like to propose that the STAR method is one of the most effective answer structures and it's easy to apply. if you understand about this. Have you heard about STAR method? STAR method is a structured approach used to answer behavioral interview questions clearly and effectively. All type of behavioral interview questions, whether interviewers ask you about your past experiences or maybe they want you to imagine if in the future you face given situation, it's the best way for you to use STAR method to answer such behavior interview questions. STAR methods in here stands for S, situation. Try to give brief background or context about the story you are going to tell them. After that, about T, about task, you have to mention about some challenges or responsibilities you take, or you took or you had in the past. After that, about A is about action. Give specific steps you took. Or if they ask you about behavioral interview question for the future, what you are gonna do. Okay. And after that, about the R part or R element is about result. You have to give a clear outcome, including some metrics or impact. Now, to make you easier understand about this STAR method, I will give you some example. Now, given that you got some job experience as HR associate for 2.5 years, and now you're applying for a job as HR business partner at Google LLC. When you get this type of question, you may say something like this. Here, I give you a paragraph to as your example, but I give them two different colors. The black one is going to be the STAR method, and the blue one is the part some statements to emphasize that what you did, what you give, the example that you give is directly related to the job you're applying for. You may say something like this. During my 2.5 years as an HR associate at Accenture, I observed that our onboarding process for new hires was lengthy and inconsistent across department, often leading to delays in productivity and lower engagement in the first few months. I was given the responsibility to lead a project aimed at improving the onboarding experience. I began by conducting surveys and interviews with new employees and managers, then benchmarked best practices across the industry. Based on my findings, I designed and implemented a standardized tech-supported onboarding program tailored to each role. As a result, new hire integration time was reduced by 35% and employee satisfaction scores in onboarding surveys improved significantly. It's okay for you to stop at the part, but it's better for you to continue your answer. This achievement is not only enhanced organizational efficiency, but also demonstrated my ability to align HR strategy with business outcomes. Something I'm eager to bring to the HR business partner role at Google. You can feel me, guys? Now, rehearse aloud. Give it a try, say it out loud in your own version based on your professional experience and still with confidence. Now, to make it easier for you, let me break down this example into the STAR components. Here is the components. Now try to understand about this part. The situation part is this one. During my 2.5 years as an HR associate at Accenture, I noticed that the onboarding process for new hires was inconsistent across departments and often prolonged, which affected early stage employee engagement and productivity. Now try to imagine based on your past professional experience. Try to imagine the situation. It's okay for you to find out some papers and write it down. Now move to the task component. I was assigned to lead a project to improve and standardize on the onboarding experience with the goal of accelerating new hire integration and enhancing overall satisfaction during the first months of employment. Now imagine about what your past experience, what task given to you. After that, okay, so what kind of action you took at the time? Move. I conducted surveys and interviews with recent hires and the managers to identify key pain points. Also, research onboarding best practices within outside the industry. Using these insights, I designed and implemented a new digital onboarding program tailored to specific job roles, ensuring consistency and scalability across departments. That's the action you took. Okay, so what about the result? Now continue with the result. The new onboarding system led to a 35% reduction in integration time and significantly improved employee satisfaction scores in post-onboarding surveys. These initiatives demonstrated my ability to deliver strategic, people-focused solutions, skills I look forward to applying as an HR business partner at Google LLC. Still, guys, give it a try. Write it down with your own version. STAR. And then now imagine all of your achievements you got from the past and choose one of the best. After that, try to break it down with this type of STAR elements. And then after that, try to tailor your answer to be a very strong sentence. It's okay for you at the beginning to read your answer. And after that, try, say it out loud, rehearse aloud to make you sound professional and more natural, more than just robotic, or try to remembering word for word. To make you easier, let's move to the next example. Now, given that you get some more experience as financial analyst at General Electric, now you're applying for a job as corporate finance associate at Morgan Stanley. You may say something like this. During my 5 years tenure as a financial analyst at General Electric, I was part of a team tasked with evaluating operational efficiency across multiple business units. One of the challenges was faced was rising overhead costs that were affecting quarterly margins. Initiated a comprehensive financial reviews identifying patterns of overspreading in procurement and maintenance processes by developing detailed cost models and working closely with department heads to improve corrective actions. I helped streamline budgeting procedures and eliminate redundant expenses. As a result, the company achieved a $3 million in operational savings over 2 fiscal years. It's okay for you to stop that, but if you want to continue your answer, you may say, this accomplishment reflects my ability to deliver data-driven financial solutions and cross-functional collaboration skills I'm eager to apply as a corporate financial associate at Morgan Stanley. Now, it's your turn. Try to pause my video, give it a try, say it out loud, rehearse aloud in your own way with your own version based on your professional experience, and don't forget with confidence. To make it easier, again, I would like to invite you to break down the answer into STAR component. Now, this is the STAR component. Situation. During my 5 years as financial analyst at General Electric, I was part of a finance team responsible for evaluating cost structures and improving operational effectiveness across various business units. Now imagine with your own version, guys. Try to pick up one of your best achievements from the past and try to put it as the situation elements. And then after you understand about the situation part, now move to the task component. I was assigned to identify areas of financial inefficiency and propose cost-saving strategies that could support the company's long-term profitability targets, particularly in light of rising overhead costs. Now imagine your part. What was your task in the past given by your boss, your superior to do? Now imagine with your own fashion. After that, okay, that's the task you took, you had at the time. Now what kind of action you took? Now move to the action element. I conducted a deep dive financial analysis reviewing procurement data, departmental budgets, and maintenance expenditures. I built detailed cost models, highlighted key inefficiencies, and collaborated with department leaders to redesign budgeting and spending processes. Okay, what about the result at the time? Then try to imagine about the result from the STAR method. Through this initiative, I uncovered and helped implemented cost-saving measures that resulted in $3 million in operational savings over 2 fiscal years. This project demonstrated my ability to apply financial expertise, strategic thinking, and cross-functional collaboration capabilities I am excited to bring to the corporate financial associated role at Morgan Stanley. What about it? You don't have to be that fast. You have to find your own rhythm. The best answer, try to tailor your answer align with the job you are interviewing for. As a bonus tips, guys, here is some bonus tips for a great answer. Now, imagine this one. First, don't forget to choose a story that's relevant to your role you're applying for. I'm sure as professional experience, you have many achievements. Now, try to imagine the best one. Why? Because relevance is the key. After that, don't forget to always, I say always include numbers, outcomes, or real positive impact as the result of the action you took. Try to make it easier. What about it? Make it measurable. Okay. Give some data, percentages, time saved, goal reached, mentioning numbers. It's okay. After that, don't forget to make it concise, around 1 to 2 minutes when spoken. It's okay. Maybe some special occasions takes 3 minutes. I think it's okay. Try to answer the question as brief but complete as possible. Structure your answer clearly. Don't over explain it. Try to get focus on the impact and your clarity. And then don't forget to practice telling your story confidently. Just like what I always say, rehearse aloud. Try to find someone who can be your partner to do some role play thing, or try to record your voice, your video, ask your friends, your tutor, your mentor, your teacher to evaluate whether your communication skills is good enough. Practice day by day, time by time. Realize it or not, it will help you sound more natural and professional. More, not just, word for word memorizing, sounds robotic. No. And you know what? When we talk about communication, so you have to consider about the verbal and non-verbal part. It's more than just answering correctly. It's about your eye contact. What about your expression? What about your gesture? What about your grooming, etc.? Okay. And then the next one will be honest and try to highlight your best self. You have to give authentic answer. Try to speak truthfully because interviewers can see it, can feel it, your honesty. Try to choose the best one that emphasizes your strengths and professional growth. If you are an experienced professional, last but not least, don't forget to highlight the accomplishment. Okay? Now, give it a try. Rehearse aloud. Now imagine. Start writing is okay. Start speaking is okay. Try to speak in front of the mirror. It's okay. Well, that's for today. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or would like to continue conversation or discuss this topic, feel free to drop comments below or try to connect with me through my social media or email here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.